This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming your
What's
way.
up, guys? Welcome to the PGA Tour.
Thanks
Rory
for joining us here
McIlroy.
today in Charlotte, North Carolina.
We're playing here.
Final round of the Wells Fargo
Final round,
Championship.
as Rich
Frank, what do
Lerner
we
is
have
informing
out
us
here
in the
today?
background commentary here.
I'm
I'm 8 shots down here. So far I have played this round. I've played this tournament horrible. I'm doing the quick rounds. I didn't really even know the quick rounds existed when I first started playing this game. I just started in the career mode. Anyway, so you only get 5 to 7. In the first 3 rounds they give you like 5 or 6 holes each round. The first 3 rounds to kind of get you through a round, and so you feel like you get a feel for what you played. But really, the idea is that every single hole that you're playing in a quick round, you want to be birdieing, you want to be eagling. You don't even want pars, and you definitely don't want any bogeys. Now I don't think I got really any bogeys the first 3 rounds. I mean, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I played okay, like I'm 6 under, so I shot 2 under, 2 under, 2 under for the first 3 rounds, which I just thought once you start off bad, because I was hitting them bad, I was not hitting the fairways. I could not make a putt to save my life. Like here, I make a putt and I start thinking, oh well, the last 30-40 minutes of playing this tournament, doing these quick rounds, it just is one of those tournaments that you start and it's just not your night. It's just not your tournament. Because usually you have to start off in these quick rounds on this career mode. You have to start off the very first round, close to the lead. 2 shots behind, maybe 3 shots behind. You cannot start off bad in the first round. You can maybe make it up in the second or third round, but if you're not there even in the third round, you got no chance. You have no chance. And so really, occasionally, if something like that happmes, you might have a chance to maybe tie for second, maybe tie for first. I'm a little annoyed. I guess I don't mind it too much in the career mode that there's not a playoff system, and so if you tie the guy in front of you, if you're both at 14 under for a tournament, they give you the win, which is kind of lame. But as far as the career mode goes, I can't complain too much. Because it's a lot of golf. Golf is a game where you play. It's a long time. So in a video game, they kind of get you got to condense it down. I get it. But really, my point is that you can't hit shots like I just hit that if you expect to win one of these tournaments in the career mode on this PGA Tour game. So I think. Oh, well, see, I forgot that. See, that was okay. So that was one of the best shots I've ever hit. I do remember thinking when I knocked that in, I thought, wow, that's like back-to-back chip ins. So then I started thinking, wow, that's awesome. I'm now 9 under. I think I'm tied for. I can't even see. I'm up there though now. I'm really I'm starting to think, hey, all right. I'm cheating a little with the arcade mode. I can't complain. What I like to see is that now I'm getting at least close with my approach shots, so that I can hopefully actually start hitting some better putts. Because like I said, the first 3 rounds, it was just one of those times where you can't make a putt to save your life. It's like basketball where you just have an off night and you can't hit a free throw. You can't hit a 10-foot, 12-foot jumper to save your life. And you go, 1 for 8 and your team loses by 20 points. Now, I definitely thought I could have hit this better. I would have hoped, it's a drivable par 4. I should have cheated. Like I said, I should have cheated a little more and used some backspin or something. But a lot of times you have to gamble because you're not quite sure what exactly the ball's going to do. You haven't really read the green all that much. So you kind of have to gamble thinking it's going to get up there and get close. And you don't want to risk it coming short. But if that happens, that's even better. That's 3 in a row I've chipped in. And that's an eagle chip in. So I'm thinking, oh, all of a sudden I'm 12 under. I'm only 3 back. I got 4 holes to go. This is freaking awesome. And what's crazy is I'm really starting to enjoy the flop shots, where I'm flopping it up there like a Phil Mickelson flop shot, because man, you can really cheat and get it close. And a lot of times you can just knock it in. And if you've hit a crappy approach shot and you're in a bunker or you're off the, even if you lay it up and you're still in the fairway but you're close to the hole, like this right here, this was nuts. This was nuts. And so if you can get it close, like here, I'm obviously I'm gonna putt it in. But if you hit a bad approach shot and you hit one of these awesome flop shots, you can really time it right to get like an inch from the hole, 3 inches from the hole, 5 inches, a foot from the hole, or just you knock it in. So I'm loving these flop shots. I'm really taking to them. In this round, I really am like, holy crap, I'm coming back. I might win this tournament, because the computers, the AI is probably like, well, he's really all of a sudden killing it. And they seem to want to, it's a little bit of a rubber banding sometimes in this game. Kind of like a racing game where you're way back, you crash on a turn, and then all of a sudden you come back from way back to win a race. It seems to happen sometimes in this game. Now, I do not set up my shot. I don't look at what I'm even hitting. I don't think I even knew I was hitting a hybrid. And I definitely didn't think I was doing this. I definitely did not think I was going in the water. That was terrible. And it's one of those shots that it's a classic golf screw-up. Just a classic coming down the stretch. I've got a chance to win it. Look at my reaction. What do? I mean, I've chipped in for a birdie or an eagle the last like 4 or 5 holes, and what do? Knock it in the water. And then this is the worst. This is the worst recovery attempt I think I've ever played in a video game. I'm just, really? That's what I come up with? It was terrible. But, this isn't a real I mean, the break's not too bad. So I'm thinking, if I get it up there, if it goes, shoot.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it.
Yeah, well, that's true, Rich Lerner. That is true. I can't usually hope anything else than to make it. So, I'm screwed, right? I mean, it's terrible. I mean, once the ball goes in the water, you're just, what am I doing? And it's over. It's just like real golf in real life. A guy's holding on. It was like Paul Casey yesterday against Bubba Watson. He was just Mr. Conservative the whole game. I mean, he couldn't get a birdie. He couldn't get close. He just kept par after par after par after par. I think he had maybe 1 bogey on the front 9, something like that. And if you're just hoping to cling to a lead and you're not trying to extend the lead, bad things happen, man. Bubba Watson just charged on that back 9 and just destroyed. And then he bogeyed or double bogeyed somewhere on the 15th or 16th, and it was over. And that's what's so sad. He played that tournament so well, Paul Casey. You thought, oh yeah, he's going in, and it happens all the time in the game of golf. And it's so funny to see when you're playing a video game like this, and you start thinking, I played terrible the first 3 rounds, but I'm really starting to kick butt, and maybe, just maybe, I can win this tournament. I mean, and usually you come into a final round like this, like I said, you just don't think there's not much hope in a game like this. There's just not. But here, what do? I birdied the last 2 holes. And so I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if I would have just even bogeyed that 16th,
I think the
Anyway,
course
that's
really
it. I hope you
extracted
guys
some
enjoyed the
of the
video.
golf
I'm going to be
that
uploading a
forced
much
these
more
players to play,
fun,
just
more
some great
satisfying
golf.
round in the
It
next
wasn't
week or
just like
so.
pitching
Hope
a
you guys
great golf
enjoyed it.
course.
It's
So
PGA
I
Tour
we
Rory
think
McIlroy.
seeing the
We'll talk to you later,
guys
guys.
tested,
Bye.
so seeing the players tested at this level, it was a treat.